Hey, MarkKing here, and this is by some news Paul Joseph Watson. And if you can believe that headline, it is, it is, it is accurate. It's a fairly accurate headline. It represents the article and what's being said. New York City tells contact tracers not to ask people if they attend the BLM protest. You can't make these things up, right? So again, they're creating a set of laws where there are no laws for the blacks or the white liberals, but there's laws for everybody else. Okay, this is going to set up. Okay, these people aren't responsible for their own actions. Apparently, the government is. New York City health authorities are telling C19 tracers to not ask potential carriers if they attended the BLM protest. Okay. We all know what this is. Some people are just irresponsible. This is more proof that they're irresponsible, but the government is running cover for them. The hundreds of contact tracing workers hired by the city under de Blasio's new Test and Trace campaign have been instructed not to ask anyone who tests positive for the C19 whether they attended the recent demonstrations. Interesting. No person will ever be asked proactively if they attended protests, said Avery Cohen, a spokesperson. The information will excluded despite the fact that both de Blasio and Governor Cuomo have repeatedly suggested that mass gatherings could have helped. Again, it's about a 2-week period. You're going to see a spike again. Sorry. If they report it all, okay? Of course, the blacks will be mostly affected. Okay? And look for it's a spread in the affluent neighborhoods of New York. You know, like, what's one of those hipster neighborhoods? Williamsburg, Upper West Side, East Village. You know, it's funny. It seems like all the hipster neighborhoods also have a high amount of homosexuals. Some have asserted that by not recording that the potential victim attended protest march, authorities in New York can dodge couple. Yes, New York City. Yes, that's what they're trying to do. Okay, as we previously highlighted earlier this month, 1,200 public health experts signed the open letter asserting the BLM mass gathering should be encouraged because white supremacy is a bigger threat. When white people hear this, why would they vote for anything liberal? The white people are gone. They're mentally gone. I would say 60% of white people understand this. 40% are just goners. They've been educated by the liberal system. Again, liberals have invaded media, invaded corporations, invaded online discussions. They've invaded institutions of learning. They've invaded everything, okay? And without dads to guide daughters, to guide sons, where are you gonna learn your quote unquote virtues? Where are you gonna learn your truths from? Women cannot teach truths because they're over emotional. Over emotional people tend to be self-destructive. Over emotional people tend to be useful idiots. Okay. All you have to look at the urban neighborhoods and you'll see the proof is in the pudding. Okay. If you dare think outside the box, they will assault you. Because as we know in 2020, violence isn't violence. Speech is violence. Okay? This is the upside down world. Health workers even gave a standing. Health workers are usually women, right? And a lot of times when you see men do it, they're looking for female approval because they won the punani, right? I'll be honest with you, it's true, right? Anyway, I think this article is kind of short. I'm just going to tie this into something else. Should I talk about it? Okay, so in New York City, what also de Blasio has done is that in a heavy Jewish neighborhood, he decides to kind of like bolt the local playgrounds, the local parks. That's just a double standard. Blacks and the white left can do whatever they want. Everybody else, you have to obey the rules. Share, save, subscribe, thumbs up. Bye.